Try something new every day. Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha.
Welcome, Patrick.
Welcome, Jackie.
Tonight we are trying one of my latest acquisitions from the Purple Carrot people.
Is it full of purple carrot people?
I mean, it doesn't have any people in it because it's vegan. People in a soup would not be vegan. This one is called Thai lemongrass soup with crispy mushrooms and tofu.
Are you sure it's not Soylent Thai?
It's not.
lemongrass
It's
soup?
definitely not Soylent Green Thai soup.
Okay.
The base is there is a layer of rice on the bottom,
Okay.
white rice. The soup
Plain white rice.
is made from coconut milk, water, bouillon cube, ginger, garlic, and shallot.
Okay.
And then the crispy mushrooms and tofu are on top.
Crispy mushrooms.
Yes.
So did you crisp the mushrooms yourself, or did they come
No,
covered in
you
something?
cook. No, you cook. They're just cooked in oil. They're not like.
So they're
it's
like
not-
fried mushrooms?
I mean, they're sautéed
Okay.
with the tofu.
Okay.
It's nothing that exciting.
This wasn't an inquisition. I just was curious. Mushrooms are not traditionally considered crispy, so I was like, what makes it crispy?
You let them crisp up when you brown them.
That does not have a very lemongrass forward taste.
So the lemongrass is just this twig that you cut in half and you smush it so that it releases its things, and you saute or you stew that in with the soup stuff,
Okay.
and then you take it out. Because
Really?
apparently it's like a root and it's inedible.
It does have a really lovely light lemongrass taste to it,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess for Thai lemongrass soup, I expected something
More
slightly
lemongrassy.
more lemongrass forward.
Yeah, it's got a tomato in it too, so it's just an interesting. It's a very interesting Thai soup.
It is.
Now, do you want to add chili oil to your
No,
soup?
no, I think this is tasty just the way it is. I also like the tofu. Did you crisp the tofu as well?
So the tofu and the mushrooms go in a hot pan with vegetable oil,
Okay.
and you let them crisp up for 5 to 8 minutes. The tofu, the thing with tofu is it's wet. So if you don't dry it really well, it's very hard to crisp it up.
Correct.
So there's some crispy parts of it, but it is not as crisp as I honestly like it. I like to take the tofu and cut it in tiny little cubes instead of 1/2 inch cubes
Okay.
and really get them browned. But this called for this style, and honestly, I don't know what you're thinking, but when I eat a piece of this tofu with this soup, it feels very much like I'm eating chicken soup.
Texturally, it is not chicken because it is tofu. But
It's closer to chicken than it is to other items.
I think you did a good job with the way that what crisped up here did crisp up,
Yeah.
because it doesn't taste like tofu. It has some density to it.
Cooking it with the mushrooms, I think, helps too.
Yeah.
It
So
was like with anything, tofu doesn't have flavor on its own. So if you don't cook it with something else,
it is what it is.
the mushroom did flavor it.
But this is very tasty.
Yay!
This was a winner.
All right, so that means you should also try something new every day.
Yeah. Cha cha cha. Bong bong.
Bong bong.